Parents, hey, happy Sunday. Hey, it's good to be with you. Say some exciting updates for this week and recurring weeks moving forward. We're going to be doing a Sunday evening Zoom session for kids that want to participate in that. That'll be every Sunday from 4 to 5. So the first half of the hour from 4 to 4:30, inviting the younger kids, the preschool kids to join me. We'll be reading a story and catching up and talking about Sunday morning with our families and the week. And we might have a short activity as well and just let the kids socialize a little bit. And then from 4:30 to 5 every Sunday, inviting the elementary kids to do the same with me, although it might be a little bit more structured with some prayer time and some catch up and maybe a little bit longer activity. Of course, I welcome all who can participate. You're welcome to. Parents, you're welcome to be there too, of course. And I'm looking forward to making this a regular thing for the time being. And then optionally on Wednesday mornings, I'm going to invite all the kids to join me again in the morning from 11 to 11:30. It doesn't matter what age, preschool all the way up to elementary. We'll check in. We'll say, hey, I might play a short midweek video that's based upon the church at home resources that I post online. And then we may or may not do an activity, but it'll be a great opportunity just to kind of check in, see how we're doing, maybe go over a couple of verses that we're learning. And then finally, parents, I'm planning on kind of revamping the STARS curriculum that we've been doing, except online. And the idea is to still give families the opportunity to memorize scripture together. I'll be encouraging kids to memorize the same verses and parents to memorize them with their kids and make this more of a family opportunity to memorize scripture together, to make it fun, and then provide those resources online as well. The goal is not to overwhelm you with lots of additional resources. I've heard that from many of you, but to make resources available. So if STARS is something you really miss doing, you've got an opportunity to still do that, to memorize scripture together. If your kids are just missing that social element and just want to keep checking in, we have a space for that too. If you have other ideas too, please share them with me. That's the whole purpose of sending out those emails and surveys. I want to know what you guys need so we can support you along the way. A quick tip of the day, being fully present with our kids and with our spouses is so important. I know I'm so guilty of that whole sitting there doing my thing, wife is talking to me, I say, that's nice, perhaps you can relate. And maybe I am trying to multitask and I'm trying to be somewhat present, but it's not fully present. So a couple of thoughts here when we need to be present with our spouses and with our children is just put down what you're doing, look at them in their eyes, repeat what you hear them saying, really listen to your child or to your spouse. Start the day when you see them with a hug or a prayer or a blessing. We've gone through different rituals here in the house, from praying over my kids in the morning to praying over them at night, to giving them a big hug every single morning, to say hi before I do anything else. Talk about something that you know interests your spouse or your child. You should know something, right, to bring up. Just help them know that you're trying to engage with them. Just watch them for a bit. Marvel at their uniqueness. Look at just what they're doing. I mean, it's entertaining. I remember being asked this past week what my favorite entertainer was, and I thought immediately, my children are. They are so fun to just witness. Crawling and running and climbing and crying, and all of that is just part of the family dynamic. Just developing some type of connecting habit with them every day is really going to help stabilize and increase your emotional connectedness with them too. If you're homeschooling, adapt to their needs. Some of us are already been in that routine, and some of us are homeschooling now for the first time, meaning they're not at school, they're at home doing school. So take time to still let them go outside, enjoy the outdoors, chase frogs, play in a fort, do something with their creativity. Make sure they get some time outside. I hope that's encouraging to you guys. Look for the Zoom link in your email just to keep security what it is. There would be a password for that as well. And guys, I hope to see you soon.